Good afternoon, Dr. Johanna. We are from Group K-Script from Section 02. Today, we are going to present our final project deliverable for the library room booking application. Myself, Krisnavenii Rajan, my fellow members are Fei Zhi, Nur Arif, Ikhwan, and Nur Afifah Dalis. Now, I will pass the first section to Nur Arif, Ikhwan.
Okay, I'm Nur Ikhwan and I'm gonna present about our project. At first, we have to refresh our emulator first to see the splash screen. This is the splash screen of our app. After the splash screen end, it will enter the first page, which is the login page. So we gonna register an account first, and then to enter our desired email, our full name, and the username, which is required to have a metric or staff number. So I'm gonna enter my metric number, my password, which is required to have 6 or more characters, 3, 4, 5, 6, and our contact number. Okay, after that we're gonna press the register button. Okay, if it reverts back to the login page, it means that our account has been registered. So next, I'm gonna show the forgot password function. Okay, so we have to enter our email that we have registered before, and we send the reset password, and the reset password will be in our email. We send out in our email. So as you can see, this is the reset password for our app, and this is the reset password link. And if we click the link, so it will bring us to the reset password page. As you can see, I'm gonna enter a new password, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. You can see my password is 129. Okay, I'm gonna save it. Okay, after I've saved it, my password is changed, and we try to log in. But first, we try to log in using the old password, which have 6 characters, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We press and login. So it will show the wrong password that's provided for this user. So if we enter a non-existing email, email.com, and we press login, so this will show the no user found for the email. Okay, so I enter the correct details for our account with the new password that has been reset. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. As you can see, the password is the same as our new password. And then if we log in, it will bring us to the dashboard page. Okay, then I will pass to Fei Zhi to present about the next function.
Thank you, Arif. I will proceed with next section, which is when the user logged in successfully, they will be directed to the dashboard page, which is available room. So when they click on the drawer, they can click on view profile. It will show the details of the user profile, like a full name, username, and also the contact. Arif, can you click on drawer?
Okay.
The email of the user will also display in the drawer. So now maybe we can proceed with dashboard. So if the user would like to book the room, which are carol or meeting room, they can click on book room. So the user have to select the details like choose room, the date they preferred, and also the time slot they want. So after they selected the details, they can click on either cancel, maybe can click on cancel first. So they will be directed back to the first page, which is dashboard, and now click on book room, input the details they want, click on confirm to book the room. The message box will be prompt out, which is room booked successfully. Okay. So they will be directed to the booking record. Krishna will expand on this page after this.
Thank you, Fei Zhi. Now I will proceed with my part. Okay, this is the booking record page. Here the booking details for the carol room and meeting room will be displayed. Since we have only two types of room, which are carol and meeting room, you can see that since the new user only booked the room for carol room, it only displays the carol room booking details, and there's no booking details for meeting room, so it displays no booking for meeting room. So when the user click the book now button for the new meeting room, it will be redirect to the meeting page, book meeting room booking page, booking form. Please click cancel button, cancel. Okay. Open the record page, Arif. Click the drawer and booking record page. Okay, now we can see the update function and delete function. First of all, we will see the update function. After the booking is made, if the user want to update the booking details means can click the update page and it will redirect to the update form. Then the user need to choose the update details one by one. Arif, choose room. Then choose date. Then choose time. And when the user click the update button, it will prompt the message box, which is the room booking updated successfully, and when click the OK button, it will be redirected to the booking record page and we can see that the data are updated. Next, for the delete function, if the user want to delete the booking means when the user click the delete button, it will prompt a message first. It will ask whether the user want to confirm delete the booking or not. If the user click the cancel button means it will go back to the booking record page and click delete button. If the user click the delete option means it will delete the booking data and we can see that there's no booking record shown for the carol room and the data is deleted successfully.
I think we can proceed with book now for meeting room. Try the functionality, all works.
When we click from book now, it will go back to the booking page, and here when the user click the choose the booking details and click the confirm button, we can see that the booking is successfully made and it will go back to the booking record page. So the user can either make the booking through the booking record page by clicking book now button or from the dashboard page. Now I will pass to Nur Afifah.
Okay, thank you, Krishna. Okay, now I'll go to the admin page. So user can log out from the account. Okay. So we have two types of user, which is the borrower and the admin. So we will enter the email and password for admin, but first we will try what if the password is wrong. We put the wrong password. And then it will display wrong password provided for the user. So for the admin, it have only one account, which is admin@gmail.com, and the password is admin. So we try the correct one. Okay, and then if it click login, it will redirect to the admin dashboard. For the admin, they can view the carol room booking and view meeting room booking. So we will look at the carol room booking. It will display the list of all the book that have made by the user, and then we back to the dashboard. Okay, we look the view record for meeting room. It will display the list of all the meeting room booking by the user. Okay, and then when we click logout button, it will redirect to the login page. Okay, that's all for our showcase application.
Okay, now I'm going to show you our coding. And so, as we can see in our project, we divided into 3 folders, which is the model, is all the model that is used, the screens, all of the screens like booking, Carol, authenticate screen, the homepage, meeting, user profile, and if we're going to see the service is the connection between the database and the project. Okay, for now, my part, I'm going to explain about the authenticate service when user log in or register into our app. Okay, first of all, if a user register into our app, so if we go to the future create account, which is we get the all the data that is needed to during the register. Okay, and then if this is where it get all the data and it pass it to the database service, which is the database.dat. In this one, it has the future update user data. Is like the it update the data of each of the every user based on the user ID, which is the which is when during the register each user have given a specific user ID, so it will enter the full name, username and contact in the database. And if user is going to sign in, so we go to the function of the sign in function, which sign in with email that get from the Firebase.out file or folder or package. Okay, we get the email and the password. And so if email is equal to the admin, we return the admin, which we go to the admin homepage. If else, we go to welcome, which is the user dashboard. Okay, if the user have not found or wrong password, it will display this kind of message in below of our app. Okay, now for the profile patch, which is I'm gonna pass to Afifah.
Thank you, Arif. So we will look at the out.dat first. Okay, at out.dat, here we will get the user get the data from the Firebase. So as example, the first function that we will look here is get user. So we will get the user from the current user. We'll get the current user first, and then we'll get it from the collection user. And then from the collection user, we will want to get the full name, the username, and the contact. And then we'll push the value to the profile body. So we'll look at the profile body. At the bottom of profile body, we will declare the function fetch to fetch the data. So you get from the user collection, and then we will have to declare the string, username, full name and contact. So in the function, we will put the data full name in the full name, username in the username and contact into the contact, and we will print the data. And here we have to do it in the feature builder, and we will call the fetch function if the snapshot connection state have. So we will display the data here. Here is to call the full name, here is to display the username, and here is to display the contact. Okay, next I'll pass to Hafiz.
Thank you, Afifah. So I will proceed with booking function as requested in the project requirements that we have to create CRUD function, which is create, read, update, and delete function. So I will expand on create booking. So Arif, you follow my cursor. Okay, this is the carrier room.dart. First of all, I create the global key for form state because I will get the data from the form that the user fill in. After that, I create a getter, get selected room, date, and also time slot. And this is the create data function that I will call when the user press on the submit button. So for the create data, I connect to the Firebase, and the collection name is Booking Carol. And I create a map for get the data for the booking, which is selected room, date, and also time slot. When the booking is completed, it will prompt a message which is room booked successfully. After that, there will be navigator push, which is direct the user to the booking page, the booking history page, and click on OK. Then they will be directed to that. Okay, so I will show this one drop down button, and I create a stream builder for query snapshot. For the snapshot is I want to get the dynamic data from our Firestore for the carer room, and this one list drop down menu, and I do the loop to look for the snapshot for the data. So I will get a snapshot ID for the room number. So they will choose the room number. After that, the selected room is when the user select the carer room value, and they will get for this. And same goes to another variable, which is date and also time slot. So at here, I will this one. When they click on confirm button, they will call the create data, which I already explained at the above that I here create data. So that's all for the booking. So I will pass to Krishna.
Thank you, Fei Zhi. Now for the booking, delete booking record. Here we can see that for the on press button for the delete, we have called a dialog box function, and inside the dialog box function, we have asked whether the user want to delete or not. Here, Arif. Okay, here we can see that if the user click the confirm, the delete function in the elect dialog box, means it will call the delete meeting record function to delete the record. Go Arif, go to the delete meeting record. Okay, here this is the function that called on click the delete function. In this we have called the authentication for the current user using the final Firebase user await Firebase auth instant current user, and it read the booking meeting. This one is for deleting the meeting record. It will read the collection inside the booking meeting collection for the current user, and it will delete the booking record from the Firebase user. Since the user can only make one booking for the meeting room at once, so it will automatically delete the already made booking from the collection using this function. That's all for the delete function.
Okay, now I'm going to show you our Firebase for our application. So we have to log in our Firebase account and click on the Firebase that we have created for our application. Okay, this is what our Firebase looks like, and if you go to the authentication, okay, this is where all the user is stored, because as a previous one we sign in with email and password, so the email will be the username sort of for the user, and for each of the user is the user is given a unique user ID. Okay, and then the user ID will be used to store the data for the specific user in the Firestore. So as you can see in the user, okay, this is the user collection. This is where we can see all of the user that's registered into our application, and all the data be saved under the specific user ID. As you can see, this is the meeting time, meeting date, and the meeting this is where all of the meeting room data is stored. same as the carer date and carer time. Okay, and for the booking carer is where all of the booking record for the carer room is stored. As you can see, this is also identified by the specific user ID. So if the certain user make a booking, so it will save in that particular user ID. As you can see, okay, this is all the different user, and if we see the booking meeting, okay, the booking meeting is also the same, which is store all of the specific user booking record for the meeting room. Okay, that's all from us. Thank you and Assalamualaikum.